everybody, it is 5 o'clock on a Friday, and that means it's time for Carlos's Kitchen and Cocktails. How is everybody doing? I have one friend on. I'm trying to see. It looks like Antonio. That is Antonio's face. And there it is, Antonio. Hola, mi amor. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's hot. It's dark. Why is it dark? Oh, I don't have this light on. Hold on, let me turn this light on. Gotta turn on this light. Let there be light. So much better. Look, now you can see my gorgeous face, darlings. It's hot. It's hot. We are 92 degrees here in Los Angeles. It's hot. It was like 80 something in the house. I got the air going. And yeah, got some light jazz going. We're gonna have some fun cocktails today. And I have a guest star. And Antonio, you know this guest star. Come on in, guest star. It's my friend Joe Gregory. Yay! And of course, Odie, bringing his toys. He always brings his toys. He wants everybody to play with him. Watch, he's gonna drop it right there, and he's gonna sit there on the floor.
What's cool?
Well, yeah, but I got cocktails to make.
Odie doesn't care. Odie's like a honey badger. He don't give up.
He don't care. He don't care. Let's see who else is on.
Antonio.
Oh, there's your husband is on.
Hi boo.
Your boo boo is on.
And hi, Antonio.
Adrian,
Yeah.
Antonio, yay.
Hola.
And Odie back in the room again. You're just gonna go in and out, aren't you? You are.
Yes.
You're a good boy. So we're gonna have fun today. I'm gonna be making a couple fun cocktails for you guys, and we're gonna have a special non-alcoholic section because Joe is not drinking right now for personal reasons and others, and so he's brought a bunch of non-alcoholic stuff that he's gonna make cocktails for. My amazing brother-in-law Miles, how's it going? That music is loud. He gets loud and quiet, loud and quiet. So I'm glad I have this because I'm just gonna go turn it down.
That was me showing the audience where you're going down, turning down.
Going down, elevator down, elevator down. So yes, you get to make a non-alcoholic cocktail while I make my alcoholic cocktails. Because I'm still drinking, obviously.
Mine still have bite.
Yes, yours do. I've tried some of your stuff.
A different kind of.
No, I've tried some of it. I did a whole month of non-alcoholic stuff, and they were fun. Just you just gotta be careful. There's like a lot of sugar.
Yep. You do have to be careful.
Gotta be careful. It's a lot of mixers, and that carries a lot of sugar. But there's other fun alternatives too, like that beer. We were on a cruise, and he got a non-alcoholic beer, and I like beer. And I tried, is it Sam Adams?
Sam Adams, Just the Haze.
Just the Haze by Sam Adams. And it tasted like a real regular beer. It was so good. I was like, I could drink. I would drink that all the time. It was really good. Hello, Danny Olive. How are you, my friend? Oh, somebody says my boo is handsome. Aww. I know I like Adrian. All right, you guys. Do you want to make your drink first, then?
Sure.
That way you have something to drink. Oh, we have the charcuterie board. Ooh. Just the basics: cheese and olives, and olives, and chips. And those are the jalapeno stuffed ones and the blue cheese. You like olives, right?
I love olives.
Fabulous. I love my friends who love olives. I'm gonna have one of these.
I'm never one of these.
So what are you gonna make for yourself?
I brought.
Do you need a shaker?
No.
Okay.
I will show the audience. Facebook, can I be real with you?
Facebook.
Be real.
Time to get real, Facebook.
I'm going to be using an aperitif that gives a hint of kind of sort of like Aperol. Ooh. And I mix it with this AF. This brand is called AF. This one is supposed to give the hint of kind of like a vodka. What it is it has citrus acid in it. And that kind of hits the back of the throat to make you kind of feel. So when the two are mixed together.
Oh, it's a Rosso. Okay. Okay.
So you mix.
I'm excited. I might have to try some of this. I'm gonna go grab me a shaker because I just realized I didn't grab one. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc?
A piece of cheese.
You have a piece of cheese. I'll be right back.
He did very well with the cheese, everybody. Hey, Tony Presta's on. Hello. And Danny. And I don't know how any of his phone works, so I'm just going to keep talking and smiling. And our host will be right back for those of you who have just joined.
With some good fun music and a shaker. Forgot to set that up. All right. So you go for it. This is loud again.
tell me where.
Right up there. And if you pick your glass, darling, pick your glass.
And some ice cubes.
Ice cubes, here you go. Right in there.
All right.
Yeah, my ice dispenser still doesn't work. We just need to get a new refrigerator. We need a lot of new things. But you know what? It's fine. I'm happy. I'm happily married. I'm happy. I've got great friends. Tony Presta! Oh my God, hello!
Who doesn't love the sound of clink, clink, clink in their glasses?
Well, I know somebody who loves it.
I know a couple people.
Yeah, Amy Lynn Daniels. Tony Presta's on.
I saw that. I said hello in your absence, but you were
In my absence. In my absence. All right, so what you poured it? Just poured it in.
So I poured into about a fourth, a third.
We're making a non-alcoholic cocktail or Joe's making a non-alcoholic cocktail for himself.
And then the AF, the vodka AF, gives it a bunch of fizz. Look at that.
Ooh. That looks refreshing, actually.
It is.
Can I smell this?
Yes. And you actually have to be careful because it's so effervescent that the bubbles like go up your nose.
It's
here.
like very, it's like cranberry-ish or hibiscus.
No, it's more of a bitter.
Can I taste it? Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Cheers. What's it called? Do you know? It's called the Joe Gregory.
It's the Friday night special.
Ooh, I like that. But I like everything, as you always like to make fun of me about. But no, that's good. That's like refreshing.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And it goes great with another olive.
Okay.
You can't have one, you have to have two.
All right, then. I'm going to make one for me. I'm going to make to take off on a Moscow Mule. It's hot. Moscow Mules are delicious. We're going to make a caramel Moscow Mule. I thought that sounded just really yummy. So we're going to... Linda Connolly Ballard is on! I'm so glad you're on, Linda, because I'm going to show everybody something. So, you know what? Since Linda's on, I'm going to switch this up. I'm not going to make the Moscow Mule just yet. I'm going to make a different cocktail. I'm going to make the second cocktail because I was waiting for Linda to come on. So my friend Linda is a very sweet, sweet person. Known her for years. And my beautiful husband is on. And Linda was on vacation, and she found a book that she sent to me, She bought it and sent it to me. And it is called The Forbidden Cocktails. And these are cocktails based on movies from the 1930s pre and post Prohibition era. I kept wanting to say exhibition. Prohibition era. This book is gorgeous. It shows you the pictures, and it tells you whether the cocktail was actually in the movie, or if the cocktail was created because of the movie. Like it was like the cocktail's based on the movie. Some of the cocktails were actually in the movie, and some are based off the movie. So the one we're going to make today is called the Count Draiquiri, and it is based on this movie Dracula from the 1930s. I love that they've got the pictures of the movie and everything in there. There's some pictures of Clara Bow. Look at that. They got some of the old advertisement, and they tell you about the movie in the book. Isn't that awesome?
I flipped through it just a few minutes ago. This book is beautiful. It would make a really good gift. So,
yes.
Linda, you said Linda was...
Linda, yes.
Linda, good job. That was a very nice gift. It's a beautiful book.
So this, and all these little white pages are cocktails that I can make now, that I'm probably going to be making in my next few shows. The other cocktails, there's a lot of, because it's 1930s, there's a lot of vermouth. Sweet and dry vermouth. I'm not a big vermouth fan. I don't have it in here, but I will get a bottle just to make some of these cocktails. Plus some other fun liqueurs like chartreuse. I don't have chartreuse. I know I can get it. And a lot of them also have like champagne or prosecco that you need for them. So yeah, we're going to make the Count Draiquiri, which is a daiquiri, and it looks delicious. And I love that it has, it's got two lines from the movie. And it's when Renfield and Count Dracula are talking to each other. And Renfield asks Count Dracula, "Aren't you drinking?" And Count Dracula says, "I never drink wine." I just thought that was really, really awesome. So
did you ever find that bottle that like you were looking for? Show like 2 or 3
I
drank it.
I had drank it. I'd forgotten I drank it.
Those of us in the audience, we knew that. We knew that.
My beautiful tia, my beautiful aunt from Colombia, tía Cecilia, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? Mi tía, ¿cómo te extraño mucho? Te amo mucho, tía, y que toda vida está bien por ustedes, allá en Colombia, en Barranquilla. Okay, so, time to make a Count Draiquiri. It's so weird to say it. Count Draiquiri. Alright, Draiquiri. So, we're going to put ice in our shaker, and it's really simple. It's like 3 ingredients.
Clink, clink, clink.
That's a great sound, like you said. All right.
That's a calling card.
It's Call of the Wild. It's Call of the Wild. Really. So for this, we need 1.5 ounces of white rum, because it's not a daiquiri if it's not got rum in it. One. Oh, it's gonna be good. And it's so warm that this is just going to be so good. 1.5. We're not doing 2. 1.5. All right, we need 1 ounce of lemon and lime juice, fresh squeezed from the last of my lemons on my tree, yellow lemons. I've got a ton of green lemons, so hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have more lemons again. Otherwise I got to buy them, and they're so expensive. Both my lemon trees are green right now, so. All right, 1 ounce, and now we add 1/2 ounce of grenadine, which is non-alcoholic. It is actually pomegranate juice. Linda says, "I'm so happy you like the book. All I can think of." Oh, thank you, Linda. That was very sweet of you. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I said 1/2 ounce, 1/2 ounce of our grenadine, and I love grenadine.
So this does not get layered.
No, this is a shaken drink. And the grenadine is to add sweetness and the color, the blood color. I know, it's going to be so much fun. I'm going to shake that up.
And we shake what up?
We're just going to shake up this cocktail. Big meanie making fun of me. And because...
Odie wants to shake up the puppy, and poor Odie gets triggered.
Because it's a 1930, we're going to use one of my beautiful coupe glasses.
Ooh.
That was given to me by Vilna Ninga from our cruise. And yeah.
Those are beautiful. It was
Aren't they pretty?
They're not, now I see it in person.
Yeah.
It's really gorgeous.
Yeah, they're so delicate. I'm like, ah. And I'm such a klutz.
Just like you.
Just like me. I'm a delicate flower. You know I am.
I know.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Count Draiquiri. Can't say it. Oh, look at that perfect pour. And then you could top it off with a lime if you wanted to. But you know, it takes too much room from the alcohol. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah.
There it is.
I'm sorry, I like alcohol. I like my cocktails. I make good alcohol.
It was good.
I make good drinks. It is
You
good.
do. You do. You could put I wonder if you got like you know how they have those syrups? Take a raspberry and put like a bloody make a bloody raspberry.
That would be fun for like Halloween.
It. Yeah.
That could be fun for Halloween. Maybe even like a raspberry jelly or something, raspberry sauce. Yeah, that would be fun. These would be fun. This actually would be a great drink for Halloween. Halloween parties. I might have to remember that when I'm making cocktail stuff for the Halloween season.
What are people saying? What is the audience saying? Oh, yes, good.
They're just there. They're just looking. There's only 3 people. That's fine. I don't need more than 3. I have the 3 people I need. There you go.
Good cheese.
Not Trader Joe's. Costco. Sharp cheddar. I love it. Maybe we'll do Max's later?
What?
Want to do Max's later?
Sure.
Go for dinner?
He's wondering where I've been.
I know. And as long as we don't order margaritas, it's actually a pretty cheap bill. Those margaritas at our favorite restaurant, Max's, That's where they get you. They're good though. Those margaritas are really
Knock you
good.
on your patootie.
They knock you on your butt. They're big. They're tasty. But that's where they get you on the bill. Because Daniel and I were like,
Megan's watching.
Megan, yay, my beautiful niece. Look at this Joe. Oh,
Great
Megan, we forgot. I totally forgot to find out Joe's walking path.
My who?
Darn. Should I tell him? Oh, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Linda's husband. What a nice guy, too.
Hi, Bruce.
What is that thing?
Walking path.
Oh. I wanted to see if Megan wanted me to say something. Megan was going to, it's okay. Megan liked you and Adrian when she got to meet you on the cruise. And she just thought it was hilarious that we were all finding ducks and you hadn't found a duck. And at the same time, though, she felt bad because she knew how much you liked it. She had bought a bunch of the little ducks for 4th of July.
Right. Oh my God, I forgot.
For 4th of July.
Yes.
She wanted to know where you went walking because she was going to put them all over the path where you walk so you could find them.
Well, that's the funny thing. I actually go everywhere. I'm here, there, and everywhere.
It changes, yeah.
It changes. It's like I walk out the door, and like, do I go left? Do I go right? And then if it's a hot day, like, where's their shade? It just really depends.
Where the wind takes him. If it's
Right.
if it's windy, he farts, and wherever the wind takes that, he goes the opposite direction.
Listen, when you got your headphones on, whatever happens, you don't hear it.
But yeah, she thought that would, and I thought that was very
I
cute.
totally
She was
forgot, Megan. Thank you. I forgot about that. You did tell me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was gonna do it, and then I forgot to ask. You were gone, and I forgot to ask him. You know, she's got an old senile uncle.
Well, I'll show you my walking back. You'll see that it's really all over. It's here, there, and everywhere.
Because she's in North Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not that far from you. I mean,
I'm sure I passed by you because
she lives over by the Bullet.
I very often when I walk, I always get a minimum of 3 miles, but sometimes I do 6 or 7.
Good for you. Good for you.
That's why I've got some new shoes, and they're like dad shoes.
They're not
super-
dad shoes.
Well,
They look good.
They're very, 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 very comfortable. That's why I bought them.
That's all that counts. That's all that counts. Who cares?
Just gotta take care of my feet.
That's okay. Adrian likes his daddy.
That's right.
There you go. There you go.
Cheers, everyone. Happy Friday.
So thank you, Linda, for this delicious cocktail from the book that you gave me, the Count Draiquiri. I can't say that word.
Draiquiri.
Draiquiri. The Count Draiquiri. Yeah, she lives over by the Scientology building.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I could even tell you where the divot in this road is.
Yeah. Just don't walk in there. Huh.
No. Now, what did you do a bartender report? Does it have extra in there?
No.
Oh no.
I mean, I could easily make another one. You know, we are pre-gaming before dinner, right?
Right.
And it was delicious.
And you need to cool down.
I need to cool down.
Yeah.
Should I make another one?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna make another one because it was good.
You
Normally,
also have to taste test to make sure, because Daniel might want one. You have to make sure they're good before you serve them.
And I was gonna see if you wanted to just have a little tasty taste, but I don't want to like tempt you that way. So, and you know what? I do have new people on, so you guys, I got to teach you how to make this Count Draiquiri, vampire-inspired cocktail. So yeah, you're gonna need some ice.
Hielo.
Hielo, un poquito de hielo. Maybe I should do it for my Colombian. My tia Cecilia was on. I should do it in Spanish. I don't know if she's still on. Todavía está aquí, tia Cecilia. Todavía. Si estás ahí, lo voy a hacer eso en español. Y ese habla español también, so we'll see. I don't think she's on though.
No.
Halloween is coming. I know. It was like just the other day. It was like 100 or 105 days to Halloween. I'm like, what? And Daniel and I are going to Florida for Halloween, so we have to figure out our costumes to wear because we want to wear costumes with the boys. We're staying with our friends Austin and Alexander at their house in Florida, and the four of us thought, oh, we'll do like a group, and we have to figure out what we're going to wear because we got to bring it. So yeah. Anyways, ice.
Ice.
1.5 ounces of white rum. White rum.
That's like Craig's mating call.
Yeah, it is. Craig and Ricky should be on, but they're not because they're in Palm Springs in 112-degree weather. Boozing it. But you know what? I envy them because I love Palm Springs. Even when it's hot, I love that place. Everybody's like, oh, Palm Springs is too hot in the summer. I'm like, no, that's what a swimming pool and a cold cocktail is for. And that's why every establishment has air conditioning.
No, ma'am, I'm delicate that way.
Oh, not me. I love it. I love it.
The sun and I do not get along.
Well, that's true. 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon and lime juice.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say that your lemons were green?
This is the last of my yellow lemons.
See, I was paying attention.
Yeah.
I was paying attention.
And let me tell you, it was like 10 lemons. That's all I got. They were like, they had started to use their own juice to feed the new baby lemons.
Oh.
So like I kept cutting them open and they were dry inside. Mm-hmm. Some of the lemons, I'm not kidding you guys, some of the lemons were like this big around and they were like so light. I'm like, there's no juice in this, there's no juice in this. But that's okay. I got enough for what I got here. I threw some limes in there too because my limes are giving. So, but my limes are tiny. And then we're going to do just 1/2 ounce of the Grenadine. Nice. Then we're going to shake it up.
Gross.
All right, we're just going to shake up that Joe Gregory. There you go. We doing the mashed potato.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You try the start. And then look at that pour. That would really make a fun Halloween cocktail, like you said, with like some raspberry sauce maybe dripping off around the inside, or even if you drop like a little bit of dry ice so it was foaming, that could be fun too. Oh, refreshing. I feel 2 degrees cooler already.
It's time for me to make one another then.
Oh, you're gonna make another cocktail, another non-alcoholic cocktail.
Where'd you go with the scoop?
Oh, right here. We should keep it in the freezer, but we don't. We keep it out here. Because we'll just bury it. We've done that before. We used to have a scoop and then it got buried. But eventually we will get a new refrigerator after we need a few new things other than a refrigerator is low on the totem pole for us right now. We have other things we need. Starting with the car. We need the car fixed. Definitely. Finish it, girl. Tie one on.
Tie.
And just put that over here on the stove. I'm so glad you like that Ritual. That was the tequila that I got you. Was that
Yeah,
Ritual makes? So for you guys, Ritual is a company that makes non-alcoholic drinks for you that mimic tequila, vodka, brandy, whiskey, and gin. And so this one happens to be an aperitif alternative, which is really nice. They're all 0 proof, and they're actually pretty good on the calories too, right?
No calories.
Yeah,
and
it's
no,
only-
the sugar's
Yeah,
really
1
low.
gram of sugar, so it's only 2%, and your carbs are only 1%. So it's really good, and they're tasty. The tequila that I use, I had it here 'cause when I was doing that whole month of non-alcoholic drinks. I bought the tequila one, and it was really good actually. And I gave it to you, and you finished it. Did Adrian like it? Because his boyfriend loves tequila, so I don't know how Adrian took to that. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I love experimenting. So
Yeah.
I got all these.
They're not cheap, but they're good, so it kind of balances itself out.
Yeah, I started just experimenting, just mixing flavors and.
Now
I
we
don't have
have
a name for them. I just like whatever.
Now we have tried now, and I don't know if you found a better one, but we have tried non-alcoholic wine.
No, folks, no.
No.
All right, this is where I gotta get real with you.
Get real with Facebook. No. We both love wine. We are both wine people.
I've yet to find a non-alcoholic wine that's decent. However, Bubbles, Kylie Minogue, my girl Kylie,
Really?
puts out a pink champagne non-alcoholic. The bubbles.
And that one's good.
That one's good.
Does it have the tangy like flavor and everything? Like it's
It's very it's very effervescent. It hits the back of the throat. It's good.
We'll have to give that a
Just
try.
no wine. The wines all are terrible.
Bill Naniga! Hello, Bill. Look what I'm using.
Woo!
Your beautiful coupe glasses that you sent to me. I am making a gorgeous, delicious. This is called a Count Draiquiri. I'm getting buzzed. A Count
Draiquiri.
Draiquiri, and it's from this beautiful book that my friend Linda, who is on, gave me. This is called Forbidden Cocktails, and it's cocktails from the Prohibition era. And yeah, so it's called a Count Draiquiri, and
Which is delicious.
delicious. And the cocktails in the book were either featured in movies before, during, or after Prohibition, or they are based on that movie. This is when it's based on the Dracula movie from the 1930s, and it's delicious. It's 1.5 ounces of white rum, 1 ounce of lemon juice, half an ounce of grenadine. Shake it, pour. It's so good.
Beautiful color.
And beautiful Mama Tim is on. This is my Mama Tim. Mama Tangi. Tim, this is my dear, one of my bestest friends.
Hello.
Next to you and a bunch of other people. Joe. And I know that you and Joe would get along so well. Tim is my heart.
Aw,
Tim,
that's awesome.
Tim, he lives way out in San Francisco now, but he used to live out here. And when I first came out and was first going to the gay clubs, I met Tim, and he kind of took me under his wing because he knew I was a little baby gay, and that I didn't know the ropes. And let me tell you, this man saved me so many times at the bars and other places. Crazy. He saved me once at the Gold Coast from getting my head smashed in with the beer bottle.
The thing about people and our friends that move away, you used to live in the valley, not far from me.
I know, I live far from him now too. Yeah.
That's
It was a
okay.
long drive, and I'm sorry it was a long drive, but hey. No, we were at the Gold Coast, and that was back when they used to have the sawdust on the floor, and they used to have that big barrel of peanuts.
Oh, it sounds like Ponderosa, which is
Yeah.
a Midwest restaurant. You eat them, crack them open, throw it on the floor.
And we were both in our 30s, and Tim and I went there, and we used to call it going for dinner and cocktails, because we would go to the Gold Coast, and dinner was the peanuts, and cocktails was obviously cocktails. And we got there early, and we were sitting at the bar, and I was facing the front door that looked out on the Santa Monica Boulevard. We had a big thing of peanuts with us. We both had cocktails, and he was facing me. We were talking, and he could see the rest of the bar behind me. And he noticed, I know, we were talking, I was telling him something, and he was kind of wandering, but I didn't think much of it. And now I realize he was watching a fight start behind me. And all of a sudden, he looks at me and he goes, I was talking mid-sentence, he goes, baby, move. And I looked at him, I said, what? And he goes, move. I said, what? He goes, move! And he grabbed me by the shirt and pulled me off the bar stool, and a beer bottle went flying right where my head was.
Wow.
Yeah. So, thanks, Mama Tim.
I'm glad we don't have any indentation right
I know. Well, it would have, you know what? It would have hit me and it would just echo. It would have just echoed.
Aw.
Cheers. Cheers. I love my coupe glasses, Bill. I'm trying to use them more and more.
I'm reading comments. Oh, Linda likes ritual. Yes, so she's tried that.
Linda is she's sober as well? Yeah, you're sober, right, Linda? Like a few years now. A number of years. So, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I love that she found that book and she thought of me. It was, it's very sweet.
That's really nice.
Yes, Linda is sober and Bill is happy. Yeah. I always treat them like with kid gloves, Bill, because I am a klutz, and these things are really, I was shocked when I first opened the box. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna break these. They're so pretty, but they're so delicate. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, like what do you call it? The bowling alleys have the bumpers, little bumpers on them.
I need bubble wrap around them whenever I use them. But yeah, alrighty. So I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to go on to our next cocktail, which was the one I was going to do first, but then I saw Linda on, so I wanted to make sure that she saw me making her cocktail from her book. But Linda, I have another five pieces of paper in here for other cocktails that I will be doing, that I know I have this stuff here at home, and I can make them. And I thought about doing 2 today, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to, like, pace it out.
Stuff that if there's stuff that you're missing, you do know that there's inventory available at
everybody's houses.
Yeah, well, yeah. In mine, Chez Jacqueline Dupre has quite.
Yeah, but you don't have chartreuse. You might have vermouth.
I have the vermouth. Definitely.
Yeah, I could take your vermouth, but
you don't know.
And I should start.
You don't know my life. I may have chartreuse. I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff.
She don't have chartreuse. I didn't even know what it was until I saw it in a book. Whatever.
I have a lot of stuff though.
All right, that is done. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here so it doesn't break.
No.
And I will wash it. And I will wash it later. And I do not need the shaker anymore because the next is built into a glass. Oh well, it's red stain, doesn't matter. Okay. So now we're going to make a Caramel Moscow Mule. Ugh, I cannot wait because I love ginger beer and I love caramel flavor. And it really is just basically a Moscow Mule, except instead of using vodka, I'm using caramel vodka. That's all it is. It's so easy. That's what I love. I like bringing you guys stuff that are so easy to make. It's just like you just throw them together, make it for your friends,
we
your
are
family.
all time crunched, and we need our cocktails fast.
It's not time crunch. It's just it's hot. Who wants to sit there and like I gotta like make this and pour this and double toil and trouble and oh god no.
Especially if you have guests, you're like
yeah, you want to do it fast.
Get them out.
Or guests that you weren't prepared for. Like somebody shows up at your door like oh hi let's make some cocktails. Or you're gonna have a party and you want to make a big batch of stuff.
Absolutely.
Like that daiquiri, you can make a huge batch of that.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. In a
That
big
would be,
pitcher, and then decorate it with some dry ice for Halloween. That could be a lot of fun.
What do they call it when the host has like one drink that's like the signature? That's
Signature
the
drink.
signature cocktail.
We did that at our wedding. We had
Yeah.
one signature cocktail for me, one for Daniel. Mine was a raspberry lemon drop, and that one went fast. Daniel's was Daniel's was rum. It was rum punch. Daniel did a herbal rum punch or something. It was really good. Everybody loved it too.
I got a pooch right behind me.
And Miles was in the military, so he couldn't make it. But I'm glad you're still on, Miles. I miss you, my amazing brother-in-law. I need to see you and Sierra. You guys got to come down, visit, spend a weekend, spend a whole week. A whole week would be great. I would love for you guys to spend a whole week. We could go do some fun things. Well, we'd have to make sure Daniel is off so he can join us. But hey, there you go. All right.
Yes.
Time for Caramel Moscow Mule. All right, so for this one, we're going to build it in a glass. I'm going to put it in a tall glass. You're supposed to put them in a copper cup, and I do have one, but it's buried away. I only have one. Yeah, it's way over there.
Over there.
I should have pulled it out earlier.
There.
I mean, I could still go and grab it, but
Compass over there.
should I go grab it?
Is it far?
No, it's like on the other side of the divide. Just got to go around and get it. Moved it with a bunch of stuff. We're just gonna do it in this.
Yeah.
All right. So we need some ice in our glass or our, copper cup.
This is the part where the audience uses their imagination and visualizes.
Use your imagination. All right.
Oh.
What?
Oh, is that what? Are you serious?
Yes. What?
Oh.
We have frozen.
I'm visually attacked. Come help me.
We have frozen cilantro. He's got that. He has that gene that cilantro tastes like soap to him. So
you have a whole bag of it frozen.
look, everybody, it's Odie. Can you guys see him? Wait, where's he? There he is. There's Odie. Odie, you want some ice? Odie loves ice. Just like our old dog Susie used to love ice.
And butt taps.
And butt taps. Seems
Okay,
pretty
good.
common. You may need to make it for me. I would love to make it for you.
What's being made?
Cocktails. Renee DiGregorio, one of my fabulous, favorite, amazing actresses, amazing person. I love you, Renee. I miss you. Anyways. Okay, so we have ice in the cup. We're making a Caramel Moscow Mule. Alright, so from this we need 2 ounces of caramel vodka. Your choice. It's right here. I happen to have Smirnoff. I think Smirnoff makes a really good caramel vodka. So we're going to do, what did I say, 2 ounces.
Isn't there a brand also that does like the taste like cake and
Yes, that is Pinnacle.
Pinnacle. I
Pinnacle
think
makes.
don't they make a caramel?
I don't know if they make a caramel. I want to say they do, but they make birthday cake. They make whipped cream. They make cotton candy.
Seems like
yeah.
they should. If they don't, they should.
Right. Pinnacle, and I like Pinnacle. Pinnacle makes good vodka too. And 2. So we got 2 ounces of our caramel vodka.
Now, what else have you used that for? Like you,
This?
looks like you.
I make when I make a chocolate martini.
Oh,
When I make chocolate martinis, I use caramel vodka.
that would be good.
Yeah, creme de cacao, and then chocolate syrup in the glass, and a little bit of Kahlua. So it's all coffee, chocolate flavored stuff. Yeah. All right, so we got our 2 ounces in there. We need a half an ounce of lemon lime juice for a little zing. Half an ounce. Boom. And then you fill the rest up with ginger beer.
Ooh, good
Ginger
sound.
beer, I love that sound. And I love ginger beer.
Yeah. And you got the good brand.
Hey, I love this brand of ginger beer. Bunberg, I love Bunberg ginger beer. And then all you have to do is just give it a little stir. I left my bar spoon in the bar area in my house. So we're just going to use an iced teaspoon. Just give it a little stir. And there you have it. A caramel Moscow Mule. Sucks.
Shut out.
Sucks. It's horrible. Don't ever drink it. It's actually, you can taste the caramel. I wish you could taste this. Can you smell it? Yeah. The caramel vodka really mixed with the ginger. Nice. Very
Smells
nice.
delicious.
Yeah. Renee, good actress. My 2 stage performances at GCT consisted mainly of wrangled children, especially my own. I remember you being on stage with us. Maybe I was drunk. I mean, hey, I always
Was this when you were dancing?
Back, yeah, when we used to work at Glendale Center Theater. In Glendale, which is now... So Glendale Center Theater was this gorgeous theater in Glendale off of Brand? Lexington. It was built to look like a 2-story New Orleans home with a 2nd story. It brick, the whole bit. This theater in the round, 400 seats.
Wow.
Beautiful front lobby. Dressing rooms in the back, showers. Second, down below there was the whole tunnel system that got you onto stage. And it was owned by a family called the Datelines. And long story short, they ended up selling it. Divorce, and then they ended up selling it. And I'm not going to get into it because I'm not sure how some people feel about who ended up with it, whatever. I think the family was robbed, but anyways, that's me. Anyways, so it was up for sale for a long time. And everybody wanted to make it, it had been around for years and years and years. People wanted to make it a historical, and what people were afraid of is that they had put up a bunch of high-rise apartments all around it. And people were like, it was a huge piece of property, and people were like, a developer's going to buy it, tear it down, and it's going to be gone. And luckily, another theater company bought it, and they're called Nocturne Theater. And I don't know, Renee, if you've been Christmas carols in South Pacific. Yeah, I did Christmas carols with you, and Christopher Cryer, my friend Christopher Cryer, he knows GCT really well. I don't know if either you, Renee, or Christopher, if you guys have been to the new Nocturne Theater, which is now housed in the old GCT. They bought it and they've revived the whole thing. And it was right. It was a lovely place to work. It was owned by a Mormon family. So when you walked into the lobby, there was this beautiful bar that they never sold alcohol. It was soda bar. But for now, what I hear is that, and then they used to do like family-friendly shows. And if there was something a little risque in the show, they would ask the rights to change it, type of thing, whatever. Now they're doing full-on productions. They have that bar is a bar now, and
the good times roll.
Yeah, and I follow them on Facebook, and I've been wanting to go see a show there. I did 5 seasons. I did 6 seasons with them. Five of those seasons I did Christmas Carol. They were very well known for their Christmas Carol. It was a musical version. I did Guys and Dolls there. I did Damn Yankees.
I have to check that out.
I did Annie. I did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat there. Music Man. Camelot.
Now, what's parking like? That always scares
They had a
me.
whole parking lot on the side. Yeah.
That's what always scares me. Glendale, I don't know why, it just scares me. It's very busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I've not been to see a show there yet. I hear it's really, really nice in there, Christopher. And I've been to the website, and it looks nice. I don't know, like, I haven't been inside, so I don't know if they've gutted the whole back dressing room area, because that back dressing room area really needed a redo. I mean, it literally was one, in all my years of doing musical theater, Glendale Center Theater, and I cannot remember, there was one other theater that actually had a shower in the dressing rooms. And it was so nice to have a shower after the show to get your makeup off.
Yeah.
Especially if it was during the summer like now. They had air conditioning, but you're under, thousands of watts of lights.
Yeah.
It was just nice to be able to get out of your costume, take your makeup off, take a quick shower, and then go out with the group. It was really, really nice. But those dressing rooms were small. They only held the men's dressing room. You could maybe comfortably fit 6, 7 guys in there. And something like when we did Joseph, there were 12 guys in Joseph. That was just the brothers. Then you had Joseph, the Pharaoh, the father. You had a bunch of other characters. Same with the women's dressing room. So it'd be nice. I hope that they were able to gut that and make a better dressing room and keep the showers. It would have been fun. But the theater was beautiful. It's a beautiful theater. Theater in the round, and I know that they kept that because the website shows that they still have theater in the round, and the seats are based on best view and not best view. They're a little more expensive now, but I hear it's really good stuff.
Check it out.
They were doing last I heard they were doing Into the Woods. They're doing something else now. Yeah, they did Cabaret. That's right, they did Cabaret. Where before, because they were Mormon, they would never have done Cabaret.
And Sierra loves Guys and Dolls.
I have done 2 versions of Guys and Dolls, Miles. In the first version, which was at Glendale Center Theater, I was just a chorus boy. And then in the second version, which was at a dinner theater out in Winna Park, I don't even remember where that dinner theater was. I played Nathan Detroit, which was a lot of fun. That was a fun part. My Adelaide was amazing. They're doing Hunchback right now. That's right. Yes. Again, something they would never have done back when they were owned by the Deetlines.
Such a good dog. You have such a good dog.
I have a very good dog. You're a good boy. Hi, good boys. Oh, that tail is wagging. Can everybody see him? There he is. There's my booby. There's our beautiful dog. You're such a good boy. He's got beautiful eyes. He has gorgeous eyes.
That tail is so strong.
And the tail, ooh. It has caught both Daniel and I and some of our friends right in the crotch. It is a whip. Good boy. You want more ice? Is that what you want?
Yes, of course.
He loves his ice.
Daddy. Ah.
There's just some ice.
Want some frozen cilantro?
There you go.
Eat the whole bag.
We cook with cilantro in this house. We're good Latinos.
I want to like it. I really do.
And I've actually seen you eat stuff that's had cilantro, but it wasn't a lot. You just kind of stomach through it.
Yeah. There's some things you just you're like, well, there's no way of getting all of it out. So you just have to go
And
through
most Mexican places will serve, they cook with cilantro. You and our friend Raven. Raven is another one. She's got that gene too. She's like, cilantro tastes like soap. I'm so glad. I have a friend, I couldn't even imagine this. I have a friend who is allergic to avocados.
Oh.
I love avocados. My mother-in-law, Miles's mother, Daniel's mom, he's reading my barcode right in the crotch. He just loves to smell crotch. Not Miles, but
You're so cute.
my mother-in-law is allergic to peanuts. So like peanut butter and stuff. Oh, I love peanut butter.
I don't have any. Like a baby. Uh-oh, I'm being read. You're ready.
You're being read. He's reading your barcode. We call it reading the barcode. He does it too. He has now lived with Daniel and I for months.
Reading the barber code.
The barcode. We got him in right at Thanksgiving last year. So he's been with us now for a while. And he every morning we get up, he goes straight into the crotch, making sure we are who we are. And if he can't get to our crotch, it's right into the butt. Matter of fact, when Mom was here, like, she would squeak every once in a while because he'd nail Diane either right in the crotch or right in the butt. She'd turn around, stop that.
Let's switch this up.
Ooh, what are you making now?
I'm gonna make this one is called Seedlet and Spice 94. They make 4 different kinds. This one has more of a pine coney
Okay.
with vanilla extract, more like nuts and pine cone, like more
Herbal.
Herbal. Thank you.
She's pretty.
I am.
She's getting drunk.
I am. I couldn't think of the word.
She's getting drunk on her non-alcoholic drinks.
You know what? You laugh, but sometimes I do. Yeah.
Adrian thinks that that's a good indexing system.
Indexing system. Like
The
the
way
dog.
the dog.
Yeah.
Adrian, I think you should do it more often then.
Read my barcode, boo.
There you go. I'll send a cage right now. Didn't say that, did I? Now I gotta go back and see if it's video.
Ooh, no.
You gotta open the door and I told you he's gonna lie right there in the front of everything. Just pull, he'll, it's
I
fine.
know what's in there.
It's right here.
Oh, you know what?
Or you can use your hand, I don't care.
I just need a few.
I know who you are. I don't care. I don't care. Miles, who's your mom? I thought she was going to be on.
He was so.
You got to text Mom. There's still like 15 minutes, and I
He
can
was so
do-
looking forward to throat lozenges.
I know, and I didn't even bring him. I didn't bring the tequila. So I mean,
Oh.
it's probably good that Mom's not on because she's not yelling the word. But
Here you go. Dropped it, silly goose.
did you see what your boo said?
What do you say? What makes you think I have touche?
Naughty family show.
We're family.
I want Adrian to come to one of these. Like, Adrian, one time you have a Friday off, you both can come, you both should come and be guest artists. And I'll make sure to do tequila. I'll do some tequila drinks for you and I. It would be fun. And then we'll go to dinner. We'll go to Max's.
Where you been?
Where you been? And then you guys can spend the night. I'll give you guys a spare room. And then we'll go, like, we'll do something brunchy or something on Saturday or whatever.
Sound fun to me?
Yeah.
What are you doing? No. I gave you the ice cream that I had.
Okay, so Miles just messaged Mom. So I'm going to go. You entertain the masses. I'm going to go grab some tequila because Mom might come
Oh,
on.
this is where I have to get real with the Facebook.
Get real with the face. Don't tell my secrets. Oh, shit. Oh.
It's a family show. It's a family show. You okay?
Oh.
Hold on, folks. Oh, God.
I need a towel.
No, it's out. I don't know where.
I got him out here.
Move.
Don't put water on it. Hold on, folks. Here. All right, we're back. We're back. I got some tequila.
You're ready for your mama.
I'm gonna open the door. It's getting hot in here. There you go. Alrighty. It's alright, we're all family. What happened? Girl down, girl down. Oh, nothing's fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Just a little slip.
I knocked something over. Where's my cocktail? Oh, right here.
Have some cheese. There you go.
So anyways, I got tequila if Mom comes on.
And it's the good stuff. Cazadores.
The Cazadores.
Cazadores. Throat lozenges.
Yeah. But,
Didn't I come on?
I know. Sammy! Sammy, how are you, darling? You're at the end of our cocktails. I made 2 already.
At the point of like pouring out our hearts.
I know, right?
These are strong.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
So what's going on with you, Facebook audience? Give us some insight into your life.
Insight into your life. Make us smile. Anyways, it's 10 till. Mom's not going to get on. But I had the tequila. So there you go. I love you guys.
I love you too.
Joe loves you guys.
Even though some of you I don't know, I still love you.
I know,
do.
right? Right? There you go.
Yeah.
But we will talk to all of you guys later, and hopefully I will see everybody in a week. I hope everybody has a great week. Stay cool. It's supposed to get hot again. Or, yeah, I think it's the heat wave is still going to continue. But, yeah, love you guys, and we will talk to you guys later. Cheers!
Cheers. Bye.
And